Welcome to the Daughter Arise channel. My name is Yvonne, and this channel is all about bringing you news and content about childhood sexual abuse. On this channel, I share things to do with my story. I share things that I've overcome, things to empower and encourage other survivors. I also share news stories and add my commentary to them. And from time to time, I interview other survivors and their supporters in hopes of raising awareness about this childhood trauma. So if this is the type of content that you're looking for, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you can be notified of any new uploads. And if you like the content, please hit the thumbs up button. So in today's video, I want to share with you a story about a British paedophile who fled the UK to avoid sentencing for child pornography. William Dempster from Lanarkshire in Scotland was convicted in May 2014 but posted bail and disappeared before he could be sentenced. But he has been since tracked to Thailand's notorious sin city of Pattaya, where he was found living on May 30th and rearrested. A video showed a sweating and visibly nervous Dempster. Sorry, I said dumpster before. Name is fitting, but yeah, his name is Dempster. Being investigated outside his house in the city of Banglaman district. Police Colonel Bunlu Phadungthin said the arrest came following a joint investigation between Scotland Yard and Thai police. The officer said the suspect was previously arrested by Scotland Yard in England of charges of producing, having possession and disseminating child pornography material between 2008 and 2013. He was released on bail during the legal process but fled to Thailand, where he had been staying for more than 8 years. Dempster was found to be overstaying his Thai visa as well as absconding on a warrant, police said. He will now be deported from Thailand back to Scotland, where he faces jail. Police Colonel Bunlu Phadungthin added, "This arrest is a success for the cooperation between Thai police and British police. It shows that foreign criminals cannot use Thailand as a safe destination." Pattaya is a notorious city on the east coast of Thailand that has been dubbed a modern-day Sodom and Gomorrah, following the explosion in adult nightlife venues since the 70s. It has also become a haven for foreign criminals, corruption and boiler room gangs. So as you just heard from this story, William Dempster has been caught in Thailand and is going to be extradited back to Scotland if that process has not been done already, because this story is dated from the 7th of June this year. I'm really pleased that he has been caught. You know, it's one more paedophile off the streets causing damage to, children. So that is always a good thing. But one of the things I find really disturbing about this story, and it is a common kind of theme I have seen before with paedophiles. Recently I did a story about the pedo clown that was going across to, I think it was Thailand as well, under the pretense of, entertaining sick kids, is that some of them will flee to countries like Thailand. I don't know why. It just seems to be something that they do. In the first place, my first question is to the police is, why are these paedophiles who have been convicted of crimes allowed bail? They shouldn't be allowed bail. They should be sentenced straight away. They've already shown that they're not trustworthy. They're already shown, that they're a deviant, that they are up to no good. So why are they given bail? I really don't understand. And as we see from this story, he spent the last 8 years on the run. Imagine what he was doing over there in Thailand for those 8 years. As I've said on other videos, paedophiles rarely change their behaviour. They never hold themselves accountable. So you can imagine him over there with all these little homeless or orphan street children, getting them to do all sorts, manipulating them, for his own perverted ends. It's crazy to me that he was put on bail, and not only that, he was allowed to keep his passport. Why was he allowed to even keep his passport? It's absolutely crazy. As I mentioned at the end of this story, Pattaya has been dubbed Sodom and Gomorrah, the modern Sodom and Gomorrah, because of the large sex tourism destination that it is known for, but also as well, it has a darker side. And according to the FBI, Pattaya is home to the largest number of paedophiles anywhere in the world outside of, home countries. And they're not only having sex with children, they are producing child pornography and posting it on the internet. It has an extreme dark side, and authorities all over the world are becoming increasingly concerned with the number of sex offenders and paedophiles living and operating in Pattaya. So this is a huge problem. And as I said, from the last two stories, well, this story and the last one about the clown, they are flocking to this place. And a while ago on my channel, probably about 2 years ago, I did a video about an Australian diplomat that was trying to confiscate the passports of Australian paedophiles to stop them going over there. I do think something like this does need to be looked into. I think that, if a paedophile is put on bail, they should have their passports taken. But in the first instance, I just believe that they should be sentenced. They should not be allowed out on bail. It's an extremely hard and horrible problem that is facing Thailand. I don't know how they're going to deal with it. But the good news is this paedophile is off the streets. And hopefully he gets a very long sentence. Well, I doubt it. Hopefully, I don't know what Scotland's like for sentencing, but I hope he does get a really long sentence for the damage that he has caused. And no doubt in Pattaya they probably will find, because he's been living there for 8 years, he's probably abused children there too. So there probably will be more charges pending. But that is it for this video. I will leave a link to the story in the description box below. Until the next time, take care.